So we were having a conversation the other day about trying to finish the hockey season a better player than you are right now, and trying to finish at very least as strong and as fast as you are, if not better. So the task for today for me was to find 3 exercises that would help you get that lightning fast change of direction and startling acceleration on the ice. It was pretty much impossible to cut it down to 3, but if I'd put 27 in, probably some of you would be overwhelmed. So this is Maria from hockeytrainingpro.com. I'm a strength and conditioning coach who specializes in off-ice training of hockey players. And the goal there is to maximize your performance on the ice while reducing your risk of injury. So I'm going to show you these 3, and if you want about 1,400 more, you can always check out goalieworkoutclub.com or hockeyworkoutclub.com. But let me show you what I got for you today. When you do lateral skaters to knee down, this inside knee is going to come down each time. But don't try to land that way. So don't smash your knee off the ground. It's just going to be here. I'm leaning forward over this front leg, and then boom, boom, boom. So I almost stop here and then touch, touch, touch. So it forces me a little bit to keep my balance. It's going to be harder to keep my balance in that staggered foot position. But it also makes me get low and load this outside leg that I'm going to be pushing off. So those are skater bounds with knee down. So this is a single leg elevated hip drive. So elevated means my shoulders are elevated. Put your bench or whatever you're going to use, just make sure it's not going to slide out from underneath you. So I have it against the edge of the black rubber flooring here. And then I'm going to come up into my nice glute bridge position. And before I pick up a leg, I'm just going to go through the pattern a few times. So as I come down with my rear end, my head comes with me. So I don't want your head to stay behind and then you're just kind of trying to extend through your thoracic spine. It feels terrible. So your head stays in neutral with your torso as you go through. So then we're going to come up and we're going to lift one leg. And I don't care if this leg stays up here or extends out straight. What I care about is that your hips stay level. And then again, you come down with your rear end and then back up just as high as you can without arching your back, because if you're really tight in your hip flexors, you can't get to tabletop position without hyperextending your back. So for some of you, this might be as high as you can get without hyperextending. And I think, one of the things you can do is just put your hands there and feel, as you get up, do you feel your back overextending? Also, if you're feeling the exercise more in your low back than you are in your glutes, then that's a good sign, or a good sign that you're doing it wrong, that you're hyperextending your back. So try to make it so that you feel it mostly in your glutes. You probably will feel it some in your hamstrings. It's okay if your back gets tired because it is maintaining a neutral position, but it shouldn't be like that's the hardest part. That's the part that's working the most. The rear foot elevated split squat, your back foot is going to be up on something. This could be a weightlifting bench, a step. I'm just using a medium plyo box, but your foot's up there. Front leg, you're going to think about keeping the knee in good alignment, so not letting it fall inside. As I do the squat, I sit back in my hips, and I try to drop this leg straight down. On me, it wants to go out to the side, so I have to think about dropping it straight down. When I come back up, I'm really thinking of pushing through this front leg, using my glute, my rear end, to push myself back up. Again, that glute is your most powerful skating muscle, so you want to make sure you're using it as effectively as you possibly can. From the side, I just want you to notice how I'm sitting back in my hips and I'm keeping my chest nice and tall. So my back knee bends at the same rate my front knee bends, and I'm staying tall through my torso.